Hey guys, I am really having so much fun with my garden this year. And today I'm going to go through how I made my first homemade tomato sauce recipe for the lasagna I made. So come check it out. Y'all, I have some Roma tomatoes from my garden and I am about to make my own tomato sauce. I am so excited. So I washed a lot of my tomatoes and cut the ends off so that I would not have too much skin in the sauce. And I just added a big white onion along with some garlic cloves, some fresh herbs. I season it real well. And y'all, I just top it off with a little olive oil and threw that thing in the oven. Roasted vegetables are really, really good for seasoning your food and for nutritional value. So I am very excited to try this for the first time. I did add some fresh rosemary, some fresh basil, and some fresh thyme in there, along with some garlic cloves and all of the trimmings for a wonderful tomato sauce. So after I roasted these on 400 degrees for an hour, I added everything to a blender and I did check to see if I needed a little sugar for balancing, and in this case I did not. Everything was seasoned to perfection. You can taste the roasted garlic, all of those herbs in there, and the oil made for a nice smooth base to make the sauce nice and creamy. So I'm just going to pour everything in. I'm going to blend it all together, and then we're going to use a strainer over the meat mixture that I made prior to making the sauce. So after I'm just pouring everything in the strainer, I'm pulsing all of that juicy goodness out of there so that I won't have any tomato skins, because if you want to make your sauce, you can actually use the skin, you can actually not. I wasn't going to peel them, I just used them right in there and they did not transfer into my meat mixture. If you need a video on my meat mixture in a separate one, please let me know, because this is just ground turkey and ground turkey sausage with a little bay leaf and some spaghetti seasoning with a few herbs in there as well. And so adding the tomato sauce in there, taking those bay leaves out, getting ready to layer my lasagna. So you always want to start off with the meat mixture first, and then you want to go in with your noodles. Now I boiled my noodles on the side, and I also made a ricotta cheese mixture on the side. That mixture consisted of 1 cup of ricotta cheese, half a cup of mozzarella cheese, 1 egg, and 2 good, really full tablespoons of fresh basil diced and sliced. So I'm just going to spread that onto this layer. You want to make sure it's really, really thin. You don't want a lot of ricotta cheese in the middle. And you want a little tiny bit of some freshly shredded cheddar cheese and some mozzarella cheese. And then we just go in and do the same thing again. Later on, that meat mixture nice and thin with the ricotta cheese and adding your noodles. So once we get to the end, we are going to make sure we cover that top with all of the rest of the cheese from the shredded blocks. And we're going to pop that baby in the oven on 375 for about 30 minutes. Now, mind you, your noodles are cooked, so you don't need a long time. After I did take this out of the oven, I put it back in the broiler for 1 minute. So if you try this recipe, let me know, and don't forget to click and subscribe.